Okay, y'all, I'm in the living room tonight. You may hear the cats eating and stuff. They may even start meowing and stuff, but we're just going to tolerate it. I forgot I downloaded Red Dead Redemption 2 for the old Xbox, on the old Xbox, so we're going to play a little bit of it tonight. This is the first time I played in here in a long time. Let me move this thing around though, it's blocking my options. So I'm going to go back into the world of Red Dead Redemption. I haven't been here in a while, but let's give it a minute to start up. Let me give myself a water. This is still good here. I got two here, so I don't... That one's probably old. I got two here. This one's probably... Yeah, that's the new one. They get a chemically smell when they get old. I'll drink them once they get old. They get a chemically smell. That one just from a couple of days ago when it was out. I brought it home. That other one was probably from the last time I was out. I'm talking about the time before this. Let's see if we're online. Yes, I am online. Yeah, I hear a cat crunching. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it started, shall we? I'm going to find my TV remote. I was thinking about doing GTA. My sister decided she wanted to do karaoke. I didn't go tonight. I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it. Besides, we stayed to closing last night. We don't usually stay to closing. So, but I was a little late, so. I didn't feel like it. What noise? Hold on. I don't know what noise is. They need a noise filter on this Xbox. Oh yeah, it's that cat over there eating. Of course I hear the noisy schmucks outside as usual. I was complaining to God about something earlier. He pulled a Rodney on me. He said, laugh. I broke out laughing. He said, laugh. He said it just like that. Laugh. He said it to my soul. I thought, what, God? I was complaining to you. And he said, laugh. Our God is great. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Laugh. At least I still hear from him every once in a while. I know my attitude don't get me completely away from him. What does she need to do? She's still blind-headed in this game. Oh, Christine. This is the young Christine in the 1800s. Laugh. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. That's what he does. He sits in the heavens and laughs. Go listen to his poems. His poems. His poems of his hands tell you that. It's rhymes. He laughs. Oh, by the way, I read the stupidest article. Actually, I can't read it because they're fixed like Rolling Stone. Or if you're not a subscriber, they don't let you read it. But it was a headline. Most religions don't oppose COVID-19 vaccine, even though people are filing religious exemptions. But boy, Jesus sure did. What did he do? He laid the hands on the sick and they were healed. What did his apostles and his disciples do, which become his apostles? They laid their hands on the sick and healed them. Even Paul, who came later. After Jesus. He called him on the road to Damascus. What did he do? He laid his hands on the sick and they were healed. He didn't shoot them up with vaccines. He didn't say, throw out your arm here, I'm going to give you a shot of a vaccine. No, he healed them. They healed them. These people say the stupidest stuff. And I don't care what them other religions say, but I don't take them as serious as I do to Christianity. Because I believe in Jesus. But any religious person that's telling you, quote unquote religious person, that's telling you that nonsense, they're not real. They don't even believe in God. They don't even believe in the Spirit of God. Because if they believed in the Spirit of God, they would understand the text. And there I'm not even dedicated like some of these people claim they are. And I know it. I'm always worldly. I like my rock and roll music. I like my video games. But yet I understand the principles of Jesus and what he stood for. And he wasn't for poking at your arm and putting a needle in it. Laugh. I was complaining about something. Actually, well, talking to God, but it's still complaining because I was whining about the situation. And he speaks. Laugh. Real quiet. Real peaceful. It killed me just by how he responded. Oh, Lordy, I'm out of time. I'm out of place. It killed me just by how he responded. The way he done it. That actually made me laugh. It's like, chill out, man. It's like, chill out. Come on, I'm in control. He could have actually said that. He didn't. He just said, laugh. I know people don't get it, the people that don't know how God is. They sitting there thinking I'm crazy. That's the way he is. The Psalms is filled with that. He sits in the heavens and laughs at those pulling their evil plans. And he sits and he waits and he's got his bow drawn back. And he's angry with the wicked every day. Those are what the poem says. Yes, Joe Biden, he's angry with you. You're wicked. You must not read his poems too much. Because you wouldn't be doing some of the things you're doing to this country if you were. And I know it's bigger than this country. But when you're doing that to the people, you're doing that to his people. You're doing that to his creation. Like all them little lost people out there, he wants them saved. And his people, he wants them to be prosperous. And how can they be? Well, they can be if by his hand. But I mean, you're even trying to stop them from being prosperous by making it illegal to be prosperous. By telling us what we can and can't do, what we can't have, what kind of vehicle we can have. Ain't none of your business. If you want an electric ugly car, have one. If you want a horse and buggy, have one. That's not your place to tell people what they can and can't have. A horse and buggy. That's what they would have in this game. If he read his poems, though, he would know his thoughts. You see, that's the thoughts of God, what's in that Bible. And whatever else they've hidden about God that they know. You see, they've hid things too. And that goes back to the ages. Not just now. That's been going on for eternity. Or as long as we've been here. What they hide about God. So that's what I got with that book, that whatever it was called. The Morals and Dogma. Heaven and Hell. Do, do, do. That song's good, by the way. There's a lot of old preachers I'd listen to. You stay away from that song. And years later, I got it. Why do you need to stay away from that song? It's telling you the truth. It's telling you how it really works. What they do. They keep the gold for the few. And let the rest of God's creation perish. That's their ideal. That's what they plan to do. But use you as their slaves. Why am I going to get off this? What am I even doing? What am I supposed to do? She must get out of bounds because it starts turning gray when she walks here. Let me just see if there's any info. What's she supposed to do? I hadn't played in so long. Oh, I went into the story. Now let's go back. I want to finish her. Progress, let's see. She probably ain't even conceded nothing. Okay, daily challenges. Hold that. Well, I don't know if I want to get into that or not, because one time I did. All that does is change the view. Okay, so now I can see the path to go. At least. Let's see if she can find a horse. Sure is tiny in this game. Where you edit your character in this? I need to watch videos on it. Sorry I got on that big long discussion, but I was just blown away by that laugh. Oh, there he is. Yeah. He. Where's the road? Is that it? Ride, horsey, ride. I think I'm going wrong. Wonder how I straighten it out here in the desert. I'm in the desert where the horse is no name. I think the horse has a name, I just can't read it in here. I'm too far away from the television. It's small font. If it's small font and I'm far away, I can't read it. Maybe we're going right. That sounded crazy, I know. Well, I'm thirsty. Let me take me another drink of water. Cool drink of water. There's a Brooks and Dunn song about that. Cool drink water. I got that wrong one, y'all. Spilled it on my shirt. Oh, God. I smelled it before I could drink it. Sorry, y'all. I should have threw that thing off the couch. Okay, there we go. Got the right one. Well, at least it's just water. Kind of hot in here anyway. I guess I needed a wet t-shirt. Is that red thing she was looking for? Oh, it's her count. Or is it somebody else's count? Is it her count or somebody else's? Yeah! Yeah, partner, they're playing music. Well, she talks to him. I guess he don't talk. Was that just her count? Okay, we're gonna get back on the horse. What's his name? Is it Trigger, of course? That's usually what I named. Trigger. Of course. I wanna be a cowboy. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Riding on the range. I got my hat. I finally got me that cowboy hat last year. Oh, I got my boots. I'd rather wear it though. Dusty. Makes me sweat. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Boom, boom. That poor horse I think it needs some food or something. Is that a partner up there in front? Is that a partner up there or is that a crew? I guess he's friendly, he ain't doing anything. Okay. Oh, they didn't get gone. Where I change her hair? Where I change her hair? I know I'm silly. Partner's liable to lead me astray. I better get back on the path, better quit following him. Get back on the path, girl. Young Christine. In the old west, she's a time traveler, y'all. Young Christine. Okay, let's see. I've lost the red line. I've lost the red white line. Let's get the mouth back up. I wish I hadn't wet my shirt. I wasn't drinking that thing. I was not drinking that thing. I'd rather it go on my shirt than me drink that thing. I don't drink them when they get that chemically smell. And I don't know when the last time that was from. Usually if I have a water laying over here, it's when I've been out. Because I'll just bring it in and lay it down on the couch from the car. And I know that one's safe because it was from when we went to the wrestling show, which was this past Saturday. It smells still pretty good. I forgot to take it with me last night when I usually take them with me in between Ringo. My throat dries up on me quite a lot. That's my biggest issue, a dry throat. I'm sure it's from the acid reflux. I'm sure it causes a lot of that. I don't know what to do. I may just go into Cyberpunk. Go back to dealing with that. Another part. Another part. Huh? Or should I say barm? Another barm. She's out in the middle of the desert. I'm on a desert where the horses are now. It's good to be out on the range, on the desert where the horses are now. See the moon though. Is that the moon? It's something. There's a cloud. I'm on the desert where the horses are now. La 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 la. Is that a bridge? It's a bridge. Well, she gets on the bridge. Oh yeah, it's a railroad track. You don't want to be on the bridge. It's a railroad track. La 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 la. On the desert, on a horse without smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Oh. Okay, let's see. Can you have two characters in this game or just one? Because I might bring back my Alex Jones character. Too. I'd have to start him all over. Remember, he got run over by the reindeer. I about died. You know, you got Grandma got run over by a reindeer. He actually got run over by a reindeer. And I about died laughing. I couldn't believe I got off with a horse in the middle of the night and a reindeer. What chances was that? A reindeer come and run over you. But then I deleted him and brought her into it, back into it. I brought her into it, that's what it was. When we was in Florida. Around my birthday. This probably was my birthday. Hold on I'm gonna mute my microphone here for a bit. What do you want, bud? Knowing him, he's probably wanting his treat. Dark. It's getting dark. No damn time. No damn time. Wonder what season they're in this. Summer, winter, fall, spring. See, I've never been in a desert, so I don't know the difference. Cloud looks like a UFO over there. Look at it. Looks like a UFO ship. Yeah, she's out in the dark now. Their horse is getting ready to buck her. Bucker, buckaroo. Her horse is getting ready to buck her like a buckaroo. I saw something walk out of the corner of my eye. There's nobody here but me, y'all. It was like it was a person. But it just disappeared. I didn't get to see what it looked like. What caused that? Wasn't light shining through my glasses, was it? It really does look like a person. There's nobody here but me. And the cats. He was crying just a few minutes ago. Boy, what was that? That was strange. I've never seen anything. Well, I did. That's a lie. I did right before my daddy died. I seen the doppelganger. I kid you not. I was sleeping here, in other words. I was laying right here on this couch. Now look right over there. You can see the table. Indeed, I can see that where his chair was at. It's still there. It's just my mama's got some stuff sitting there in front of where he was sitting. Nobody uses that spot on the table anymore. And I looked up, and he was sitting there, and he was just looking at me. He had his flannel on, had his cap on, and he was just sitting there with his arms crossed. And I don't remember. I might have said something to him. I don't remember if I said anything to him or not. But then my daddy comes. Oh yeah, here's what it was. It disappears while I blink my eyes. And then my daddy comes in. I think he was asking me about whether they got back or not, or whether they, or was he going to set my radio or whatever. I don't remember what he asked me. But I said, I thought you was just sitting over there. He said, no, I've been in here shaving. He was in his t-shirt and his underwear, and he had been shaving. I have seen something, and I seen something black one time that was as tall as the damn door over here. It was dark, or whatever it was. But it was as tall as the damn door. I can't even tell y'all if that was a person or not, because it could have just been my glasses. I am right up here under the light, but boy, it sure does look like a person. It looked like a person walking through. This hillside's haunted, though. I mean, and it was this place that was really supposedly the place he lived that caused the quote-unquote curse. But now our old house, it was a haunted house. I'm talking about the old house we lived in. It was haunted. I don't see stuff much in this one. But I just seen something now. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. I don't even know how I seen it. It wasn't light, cause I'm thinking about it. Where I was turned just like I am now, and I'm out from under the light. What's that say? Invited. View the hold to invite. Railroad. Am I hitting the right one, or is it that one I have to hit? Yeah, I was out from under the light, because how I'm turned now, it's from under the light. So I can see the light when I move this way. But when I turn this way, the light is not shining through my glasses. I don't know what it was. It looked like a person. I'm here by myself, y'all. I don't go on the microphone on the living room unless I'm by myself. Oh, I got chills now, like a cold spell. Of course, I know I spill water on me, but it's hot in here. I'm telling y'all, the heat's on. I'm feeling a cold breeze. I don't like much heat, by the way. If it was my house, it'd be left on 68. That means it only click on when it got really cold. I'm not a fan of heat. A fur! A fur! What's going on? Or if they're enemies, or they're friends. It definitely wasn't the light, but I'm wondering if something could reflect, like, say, off the TV. Let me play around here for a minute. I was going around wherever I was at. Well, I'll be able to go back on video, see where I was at when I seen it, because I'm gonna look and see if it could reflect in my glasses. Because I'm just trying to troubleshoot what that was without thinking it was a ghost. My daddy was always like that. He didn't believe in nothing. Uh-oh. It's the enemies. It's enemies. Get on your horse, my lady. Get on your horse, lady. Ride, lady. There goes singing a song. Kenny Rogers and I believe didn't oh, what's his name? Dancing on the ceiling and hello. Him. I think he has a version of the lady too. Oh, it's an enemy! It's an enemy! Go! They're gonna kill you. Go! They killed her. They about killed her. Lady! Oh, I see the enemies now. Let's see if I can get her gun. Get your gun. Get your... Oh, if I had my tape player in here, I could play it. You know, I've told you I always have strange occurrences with Marilyn Manson and tape recorders. It happened again last night. See, I was low on battery. Indeed, it did stop on my... I had one more battery left in the bag that I hadn't used. But it stopped on my creep. I did the, I'm a creep, I'm a widow. The video stopped, so I changed the last battery I had. Luckily, I didn't even know if it was charged. I just took a chance on it. Well, I was recording audio and video last night. Well, I got to Marilyn Manson, Don't Chase the Death. Oh, no wonder I've seen that thing. I probably reaped it in my life. Don't chase the death, or they'll end up chasing you. I could play it for y'all. I will when I'm back in my room on the next game stream. You can't hear the song anyway, so it won't be like it's a violation of any copyright. The tape jumbled up and stopped. It sort of sounds like something to burst one of his songs. Like there's this, it's I'm on my way down now. It's got this part first where it goes. That's how it did. It was while I was doing Don't Chase the Dead. And my tape recorder stopped. I always had, like the first time I recorded a Marilyn Manson recording, which was the song, what was it? What's that song? The Lightning Strike. You see that Lightning Strike? That song. The one about the Cyclops. Cyclops woman got one eye in her head. Mascara the tape turned backwards when I tried to play it back. It's lightning again. It even struck fire. Well, that happened again last night with Marilyn Manson and a tape recorder. Oh, by the way, another thing. It wasn't just my karaoke recordings. It's just me and Marilyn Manson and tape recorders. Because I slipped the tape recorder in Atlanta in 1998. Was that when they was in Atlanta for that Alien tour? Pretty sure it was the November, right there at the tail end when they put the album out. We went and see him in Atlanta. That's the first kind of rock concert I've ever seen. Well, I slipped my tape recorder and I actually got it in. But when I brought it home, the back side was ruined. And basically the front side too. Because whatever you recorded on the front side, recorded backwards on the B side. So it kind of taped over itself. And from that day on forward to that tape recorder lived, it recorded backwards on the B side. Whatever you said on the front side, recorded backwards. And it only started at that Marilyn Manson concert. There's something about me and tape recorders and Marilyn Manson. See, by the time I had Marilyn Manson, I wasn't using tape. Tape was something I recorded karaoke on. I had CDs then. I switched to all CDs in the end of 94. I took them over to this store called Sky Dog Records. And I swapped all my tapes for CDs. That was the dumbest move ever. I mean, you look at the price of some of these tapes. I mean, I have some in freaking tapes. And some of them go $30 to $70 a piece. Some of them same freaking tapes. Because I had about 200 or 300 tapes. I traded them for 150 CDs. They would do trades. But you didn't get your full price, you know. Like they only gave you so much a tape. And you could get the CDs, and you just equaled out the amount. Because I got a few of those higher priced imports, like some import Nirvana stuff, and some import other stuff. So in 97, when I got Marilyn Manson, some kind of animal. And when I got Marilyn Manson in 97, I was already on full-blown CD. I bet if I'd had to bought Marilyn Manson tapes, though, I bet they probably wouldn't have worked. I didn't have to. Because I had CD. But if CD had never existed, and the only format you had was tape, me and Marilyn Manson probably wouldn't have been G-hopping together. That may have something to do with it. The song was Don't Chase the Dead. Don't chase the dead, or they'll end up chasing you. Maybe a dead chased me. Oh, I was listening to a woman on Coast to Coast about that. She said you could bring spirits home with you and everything. I turned it off. I didn't want to hear it. And me fixing to go to bed. I didn't want to hear it. There I hadn't listened, and it was that very radio I heard that on, by the way. Because you know it has the tape recorder. It's the new one I bought. It's a little boom box with a tape recorder on it. It's little, but it sounds big. It sounds about as big as my 2-speaker radio. Even though it's little. I like it. You know, there might be some truth to that, because even Rodney Howard Brown one morning was preaching on spirits. Like say when a person passes, and they could have a good spirit, and that good spirit could pass on around you. But then if you had a bad spirit, that wicked spirit's looking for somewhere to land. And they were just looking for somebody to infest. And it can infest someone around you. He was even preaching that one morning. So what she was saying probably ain't too far from the truth. Because she was just trying to say that I've got the stamina increase. She was just trying to say that you could bring things home with you. Let's say you could be out and the spirit see, bad spirit see, and it leads you and follow you home. But I didn't want to hear that, me fixing to go to bed. I turned it off real quick. That's the only part I heard. I hadn't listened to Coast to Coast in a long time. I don't have time to listen to most programs anymore. I have to get caught up on Savage all the time. Like I'll take a day and listen to a whole bunch at one time. It's the same with Alex Jones. I'll just listen to him every once in a while. You really don't need to miss Alex Jones, because when you miss Alex Jones, you miss what's going on with this world. But I do miss a lot of things. So I'm either yabbling myself, or I'm playing a video game, and if I'm talking at the same time, I can't listen to stuff. Now, if I turn my mic off, and there's been times I've done that. If I turn my mic off and listen to something, I can listen. I'm not too busy talking. I always give Rodney the first dibs on everything. Like if I'm listening to something, it'll be usually Rodney. Because he's talking about spiritual things. He ain't talking about things that's going on in the world. Of course, now if you really think about it, even Alex Jones, he's talking about spiritual things too. Because this is a spiritual battle we're going through. It's not flesh and blood. It's something else. I think he's going to use the bathroom. I may have to get off here. I think my cat's going to use the bathroom, so I'll be back in a little bit.